Okay, so today it's an anime review for a little anime called Chiyo School Road. Um, it's about 12, 13 episodes. I'm not looking at this like a screen right now. I have a Doper Note video on, and I don't want to exit out of that and have to find the fucking Doper Note video again, even though it's my laziest acting episode. So I really liked it. It reminds me a little bit of a show called Nichijou or My Ordinary Life. Both names, same thing. But it's actually a full show. Like it's 20 something minutes. That's what I call full shows. Full shows, because I'm used to those. Because for a while, it's like any new anime that came out, like felt like at least 50% was like the 3 minute long shows, which is it's great. I mean, I like shows like that, like Puyo Puyo. That was good. But like sometimes you just want like the regular 20-minute plus episodes of anime, And there's a lot of those this time around. This season it just makes me happy. And there are quite a few I'm watching. So I will eventually do reviews on them. I have a favorite at the moment, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. But so Chiyo School Road it's a slice of life comedy type of thing, and basically as the title says, it's basically Chiyo and her day-to-day life going to and from school. So she's on her route. And you think it's going to be like this random, like, or this very simple thing where you're like, oh, it's this innocent little schoolgirl going to school, going to high school, and, there's a few things that pop up along the way. Well, that describes the show to some extent, but it just gets weird. Like, I'll spoil a few things, but, like, the very first episode, she goes to school, she's late, and on her way, she's like, oh, fuck, it's a roadblock, So she's like, oh, god damn it, if I go through here, I'm gonna be late. So how can I get over this? And, like, most people would be like, the smart solution would just be like, okay, just go to school, normal, just go a different route, that's safe, and just get there, you'll be late, but just say, hey, it's a fucking roadblock, maybe even take a picture of the fucking roadblock, and just, deal with that. So what does this bitch decide to do? Well, she's like, oh, I don't want to be late. Oh, I don't want to have to sit out in the hallway with the delinquents or whatever it is. So her answer is to go full on Assassin's Creed and climb up a pole and run across the rooftops of the houses. And I'm just like, what? And you think, like, she can climb up one house and then get down and, like, okay, so here's the barricade, here's the light pole. I climb up the light pole, get on the house, and then come back down on the other side of the barricade. Okay, still stupid, but it would work. No, this bitch just keeps going, and just keeps going, and then she finally gets to, like, a park or something, and she's like, fuck. Oh, fuck. How am I supposed to get to... Oh, God. Like, it's not that far down. Like, it's not a tall building. All the houses have been relatively, like 1 story, maybe 2 story, but they have enough of a roof to, like, you can... You know how some houses have, like, they have that overlapping roof type thing? Like, there's the house, then there's the roof, then there's another house, but there's still that little section of roof there on the first house. So, like, it's still dangerous, but not as bad as you'd think, She's on a completely flat building that's 1 story, and she doesn't want to be seen because she'll get in trouble. So she's like, oh, shit, oh, God, we're in the park. I can't get to, there's a fucking tree, but there's a little girl, or there's a mom and her son there, and fuck, there's a businessman over there, and there's people over there. Oh, god damn, what am I gonna do? She's not cursing this much, by the way. There's a little bit of cursing, but nowhere near as much as me, so just take that ad-libbing. She decides there's this, so she's, waiting on the rooftop, waiting for people to pass by, so she can go in a small, quiet section, kind of like an alleyway, but not really, kind of like an open path. between buildings, Excuse me. Trying to make sure I'm not in chat there. And so she's waiting for them to get past so she can go without being seen. And there's this, she's watching a scene, and it's the little kid gets his tree, or his balloon, gets his balloon stuck in a tree. And of course, mom's like, I can't get it. And then, this tall businessman type guy walks by. And she goes, excuse me, sir, can you? And he's an asshole about it. He's like, yeah, I can reach, but why would I? You're just like, fuck off, dude. All you can say is, I'm sorry, I don't have time, or some other fucking excuse. Like, I'm just openly an asshole. She has this urge to throw a rock at him. And so what she does is, she throws a rock at him, so of course he, uses his briefcase or whatever to block it or whatever. And then this is how she gets across to the other side of the fucking building. Because she's like, building, gap that's too wide between the buildings, and then another building. And people are going through that gap. So he's doing this with his briefcase, shielding himself. And then she jumps, hits him, and then uses him as like a springboard to go to the other one. And of course he gets knocked the fuck out. And she's like, yes, justice. Ain't I get to go keep you. Let's go across the rooftop. Yeah. But it's very random. Like, most characters are like, they follow a certain genre of cliche, like, oh, the quiet girl, nah, the boring girl, nah. And you think she's gonna be one of those kind of boring chicks. Like, that's what she's shooting for. It's like, literally, she wants to shoot for below average. And well, the shit she does, that fuck off long ago. Like, no, that's not happening ever. I don't know how the fuck no one's seen her. But, like, Assassin's Creed shit somehow. Like, she ends up getting seen by the kid, but, like, he doesn't say anything. You do see them pop up later in certain episodes in the background if you pay attention. You'll see the kid and his mom. And, it's just, there's this random scenes. Like, this is the scene that best describes the show, is in one episode, someone says hi to her. And it's a problem some of us have probably gone through, where someone says hi and you don't know who they are, and you're not sure or you vaguely know who you are, and you're not sure if they're talking to you, or if it's someone behind you. And most people would just be like, or something, right? That's the, like, yes, it'd be a little awkward, but that's the normal situation. So what the fuck did she decide to do? Like, that would be the normal situation. And then she's like, okay, what can I do? And she's like this freeze frame matrix shit, where she really has time to think of all the situations, like, 5 minutes have gone by now, but still, somehow time has stopped, and she's been able to think, and, so, she could just say hi back, or ignore them, and risk that person getting mad, or she could just take a quick look, like something like that. Now, so her decision is to, and I swear to God, this is true, instead of doing any of that normal stuff that would make sense, she decides to throw herself into a small garbage pit. Like, in Japan, they have these little spots where people put their garbage out. Decides to throw herself into that, and while she's tumbling in a little, she's doing that, she's mid-frame, and she looks over and sees there's fact no one behind her. So she was talking to her, and like, you could have just gone this normal route, and she just goes the most, something you would never think of. Just the most random shit that makes no fucking sense for the situation. And you're just like, you could have just said hi, bitch. Why are you? That's basically the entire show. It's just, why would you choose that? And oh god, I love her. And she's not a good person. She's not a good person. Like, her and her friend are both, like, how those people, like, they're not necessarily bad people, but you do talk about people behind your back to some extent. Like, not really in a mean or vindictive way, but, like, you talk about shit behind people's back. It's, you kind of know what I mean, but it's kind of hard for me to explain. So, sorry if you don't really get it. There are some of you that are like, oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. And the others are like, I have no fucking clue. Who knows, maybe later on in the video I'll figure out how to fucking describe it. But, so her friend, I do like the combination of her and her friend. I do like the characters. My favorite character besides Chiyo, whose main character, is probably Ando. Anderson, as they call him. And you're like, okay, who's Anderson? Okay, so basically, spoiler, he's in the second episode. And he pops up regularly, and I ship him and her so hard. Like, give her a few years to catch up age-wise, and then I ship him. Okay. He's not that old. I don't think they tell you exactly how old he is, but he can't be more than mid-20s. So he's not that much older than her, and she's in first year in high school. But Anderson, he'll appear in the second episode, any episode that has anything to do with Bloody Butterfly. And it's my fucking favorite when those two are on screen together. And it's just, oh my god, I love the Bloody Butterfly thing so much. It's such a great scene. So basically he's, Anderson was, or when he meets her, he's currently the leader of a biker gang. And the scene for them is the most... Okay, I'm going to spoil it here, to some extent. So the episode is basically, there's an alleyway, he's by a vending machine, he's sitting down, his motorcycle's blocking most of the alleyway. So so he's sitting by the vending machine, then there's this, him, vending machine, bike, or actually it's more like him sitting on the sidewalk, vending machine, or him sitting on the sidewalk, his bike, and then like a small little gap, and then a wall. So it's somewhat narrow alleyway, it's blocking most of it. So they can't really ask him because they're afraid they're going to get into a fight. He looks like a delinquent, and he's got that stereotypical look. And of course, this other businessman is on the other side, and instead of just waiting for one another to fucking pass, like he goes and then she goes, they try at the same time, and of course, Chiyo touches his bike. And she touches a part of his bike that it gets really hot when you drive it. So she's like, ah! Like it hurts her, And then he's like, he thinks, because she's like right here, the bike, and then Anderson's like, he thinks this bitch is starting to fight, because she just ran like, ah! All of a sudden he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. So he picks a fight. She accidentally knocks him the fuck out. He wakes up and she tries to move his bike out of the way while he's still somewhat unconscious. So, okay, people won't have to deal with it. And then, of course, she accidentally rams it into the fucking thing and fucks up his bike. And she proceeds to get out of this situation by going full Oscar-worthy performance. Gangster assassin bitch. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Like, oh my god, if you can find a clip on YouTube, oh my god, I love that. Just perfect acting, and he's just like, what is this? Like, he's actually creeped out by her. He's scared of her by the end of it. And he decides to quit his biker gang, and, later she tells him that, hey, it's all a misunderstanding, and it's just, I really love them together. They're very hilarious. He's kind of cute for how he does have this tough side, but he does have this, his soft side, and he ends up taking the story. He actually ends up laughing about it. Instead of being pissed off, he starts laughing about it and goes, I did pick a fight. And he takes it very well. He doesn't ask her to pay for the motorcycle or anything. Very nice guy, just, And I love them together. I think they're so much fun. And that's why I shipped them together. I think they're very cute when they're on screen together. And just, there's a lot of characters. Well, there's not a whole bunch of them, but... And then you have Chiyo's friend, and they're perfect together. They're that level of friendship where they've been around for so long, they constantly fuck with each other. Like, they're very mean to each other. And anyone outside watching you, you're like, are you enemies? Why the fuck are you... How the hell have you not killed each other or stabbed each other? Because you're constantly pulling shit with each other. And it's not like little pranks. It's like they're constantly literally just being mean to each other. But it's that level of friendship. If you ever have a friendship like that, you are friends. You're not good for each other somehow, but you stay together. So they both have their little quirks, and they get along really well in the sense that they're both kind of bitches. I love them so much. But that's the vast majority of the show is just you doing weird shit, running across weird fucking characters. Oh my god, the Kabaddi girl. Kabaddi. I don't know what the fuck it is. I can't pronounce it. It's just then you got so many characters like she's full on creeper, Kabaddi girl. And you have innocent and delinquent. Then you have his little sister who's oh god, she's that small little bitch, and who loves her big brother and is mad that he quits the gang. And yeah, just who else do we have? And then it took me a second to realize when a certain character appeared that he was one of the characters in his gang. And I swear to fucking Christ, he looks like Gene from Attack on Titan. Like, I was watching the opening thing and I was like, just dancing along. And I was like, wait, well, what? Fucking Gene? Pause. Rewind. What? Why the fuck is Gene from Attack on Titan in this show? I don't think that's it, but like, it looks like him. It's I don't know, it's funny. But it's just, it's very fun. It's a good show if you don't want anything serious. You just cut out some weirdness. I just definitely give it a try. I love it. It's probably in one of my. It's not. I don't know if it's in my top shows, but it's definitely one of those shows that I would rewatch. Oh my god. I even looked up to see if they had little like action figurines, and they do. They do have one that's kind of like her jumping from rooftops, and I'm just like sold. I'm gonna add that to my wish list, bitch. But she's kind of got a very generic looking style. The characters do. But, like, they do have little things that are different about them. But, it's very fun. Very silly. And it's definitely worth trying if you like little random shows. So, definitely try Chiyo's Road, or was it? Chiyo's School Road. It's on Crunchyroll. And if you're wondering, Crunchyroll is a site where you can watch a bunch of anime. There's some drama. They haven't updated the drama in a while, though. But, you can watch it for free, but it will come with commercials. And anything that has, like, a crown or a star in the corner of, like, the thumbnail you have to be a premium member. But eventually that will go away to some extent. Some of them won't, but most of the time, the newer stuff, you'll wait for it. But definitely get it. It's actually pretty cheap. I'm not sponsored, unfortunately. Hopefully I'll get a sponsorship eventually. That'd be awesome. But I've been using it for a while, and that's a lot where I get most of my anime. But if you're wondering, it's www.crunchyroll.com. And yeah, have fun with your anime.